I wanted to start this video by making an introduction about myself. So you can get kind of a gauge of what I'm trying to deliver here. This is not going to be your channel where you just come for one thing. I am going to give you a soap opera, okay? And I think that's a good thing. I don't think that that's necessarily a bad thing. I've had this YouTube channel for over a decade, and I have tons of old videos on it. Please don't go down the rabbit hole asking me 20 million questions. I'm not going to delete the old videos. They're great memories, regardless of how certain things in life turn out. I'm a big believer that you don't have to talk to someone ever again, but you don't necessarily have to cut them off if I make sense by doing that. Like, I might unfollow you, but I'm not going to block you. Like, if you feel like continuing to follow me and seeing what's going on, listen, I welcome it. It's okay. It's natural human curiosity. And most people in life do that, and that is okay. People seem to have a problem with like, oh, I don't talk to you, I'm going to cut you off. That's childish. That means that person bothers you that much that they're living rent-free in your brain. And nobody lives rent-free in my brain. I'm sorry. You're not that important. I'm going to brush my teeth now. All right. Cut that off because you don't need to see me brushing my teeth. It's really not that serious. Anyway, so what I was saying is I want to talk about a few things. Let me give you a little information about who I am. So I'm 46 years old. I don't hide my age. I'm one of these women like, oh, I don't want to tell you my age. I do not care. We're all going to age and we're all going to die. That is just life. Born in Brooklyn, New York from Dominican parents. My parents have retired to the Dominican Republic. They're living a interesting life. That's a video for another day. Anywho. And I'm just here to give you a little slice of my world. And I hope that you truly enjoy it. I hope that I at least entertain you a little bit. And I make your day interesting. All right, so back to what I was saying, because it's actually an interesting topic. So let's say I break up with you. We're no longer together. Trust me when I tell you, I won't be the one to terminate relationships with like the family. I think that's so rude. Like, I get it, you break up, but I wasn't dating the family, and sometimes bonds are built. And I truly hate how people just cut you off. Like, well, you're not dating my brother anymore, so I can't talk to you. Like, what is that? I still talk to my ex-husband's mom and dad. Why? They didn't do anything to me. Absolutely nothing. And they're great people. They didn't do, like I said, they didn't do anything to me. She's a wonderful woman, wonderful man. I don't see the point to it. I think that we need to do better as human beings. Another thing about me that I wanted to mention is I have returned fold back to my my Catholic religion, and I am truly enjoying a peace of mind that I was missing from my life. I pray daily. I love to pray. I think it's so important. Are there days that I skip? Yes, there's days that I skip. Why? Because I'm freaking human. Like, nobody's perfect. Like, get over it. But yeah, I lost my train of thought. So that's another issue that I have that you're going to hear a lot of. I'm going through menopause. I am full-blown menopause. All right? Perimenopause just skipped right over me. And I went into full-blown menopause. And so I have old lady brain. I forget everything, even my train of thought. But that's something for another day. I am really trying to make my skin stop from aging. Why? Because nobody wants to get old. And right now, I think my biggest battle is my neck. I don't like it. I feel like it's It's got, wait, it's not wrinkled, but it's got defined lines in certain places. And I think it's from looking down. And I really, really don't like that. I despise it. But anyway. Okay, so like I said, I'm starting this YouTube channel. I hope you guys enjoy it. A little more about my background. Other than being a devout Catholic, full-blown back to my teachings of the Catholic religion. I attend church every week. I do prayers every day. On top of that, I'll be retiring from my job in a year and a half. I'm very much looking forward to that. I like to spend time with my parents. I go visit them as much as possible. They are in the Dominican Republic. What else about me? I like to build things. If I buy something, I'm not going to hire someone to put it together for me. Why? Because I know that I'm capable of putting it together. So maybe I'll throw in some videos of me building things. Because like I said, I enjoy it. It's like therapeutic. I really used to enjoy cleaning like a lot. And as I get older, I want to say that I'm tired. And I still clean. I just don't clean as OCD as I used to. I used to clean like every freaking 3 days. I know it's a bit excessive, but you know, we all go through phases. Now I just do your usual, like once every 2 weeks. Why? Because I live alone. I don't make a mess. I'm not dirty. I am OCD clean. Also with my hygiene, I do not like dirty. Like, I don't like dirty. I have a serious people with people who drink excess alcohol. I don't like that. Oh my God, I do not like that. And it has stuff to do with my ex, but we won't get into that. He was a raging alcoholic. I'm sure he's still a raging alcoholic, but that is his life, not mine. I wish him the best. What else do? I build things, which kind of makes me I don't want to say I'm independent, but I kind of don't turn to people for help. I am really, really big on that. I don't like to ask for help. As much as sometimes I do need the help, it's hard for me. For example, right now, my car has 3 new brakes and, pads and motors, and the right rear brake is still the old one, and it's been probably like at least 4 months. And the reason that I haven't changed it was my brother-in-law was really trying to help me, and I'm so grateful because he's the one who put them in for me. But the last one of the nuts kind of got jacked up, so I haven't taken it to a mechanic. Why? I don't have time. It's so hard for me. I even hate pumping gas. Do I do it? Yes. Why? Because I have no one to pump gas for me, but I don't like to do it. So I am a hopeless romantic. Why? I still believe in love, despite that I've been burnt God knows how many times. God knows how many times. And no, it's not always been the other person's fault. I'm not a perfect human. I want to say that in the last decade, I have tried really hard to be a good woman, But if the other party doesn't want to kind of help, contribute, then it's kind of difficult to do that. So yes, I still believe in love. I still think that one day I'll find that person that I'll be able to like sit in a porch on a rocking chair and just chill and just enjoy our silent time together. I really look forward to that as I get older. Not, because I'm a young buck. I'm just saying. What else? Avid sneakerhead. When I was younger, I was very much into sneakers, but my parents were broke. My mom and my dad did the best that they could, and I'm super grateful for them because they gave us everything and anything under the sun. My mom worked so hard to make sure that we had everything. I remember when Commodore 64s came out, we had one in our house, and people would come over because they wanted to play the computer games, and oh my God, those big old floppy disks. But I don't even know where I was going with that. See what I mean? Old lady brain. Um, yeah, I lost my train of thought. This would be the point where I stop the video and I look back and then I kind of, maybe I should do that. Should I do that? Nah, we're just going to keep going. You know what? I'll watch the video, I'll write it down, and then I'll address it in my next video. Let's keep this interesting. You know what I mean? Like, why not? Anyway, yeah, so my parents gave us everything. Super grateful for them. Like, we never had to um worry about having clothes on our back or, you know, a roof over our head or food in our stomachs. But back then, collecting sneakers was very difficult. And it wasn't the hoopla that we have now. Like, you literally went to your corner store, like your neighborhood sneaker store, and you could stare at a pair of J's for weeks at a time, sometimes months. Why? People didn't have money to buy sneakers like that back then. If you had money like that, most probably you were the neighborhood drug dealer. Like, let's keep it 100. Here I go. I'm going into one of my hot flashes. As you can see, I start to sweat. It's very annoying. I hate menopause. It is so annoying. Like, oh my God. Like, God really just did women. Well, you know what? Let me not. Sorry, God. Sorry, because I went to confession today. But it's crazy how women have to go through so much. Like, we have our menstrual cycles that we have to live with our in our whole lives. On top of that, those of women who have given birth have to go through like childbirth, which is beautiful, but for a lot of women it's painful. And then you have to go into perimenopause, which leads you into menopause. Like we can't catch a break. Like, seriously. Anyway, yeah, like, I loved sneakers. I loved collecting sneakers. I had an ex-boyfriend back in high school who used to buy me so much stuff. And I was grateful for him because his stepdad always used to give him like money. So he was really nice with me. Unfortunately, he ended up cheating on me, and that's another story for another day. When will this hot flash pass? Lord have mercy. Like, I hate these things. And it's freezing in this house, and I'm like sweating right now. And I don't know why it's cold here, because the heat is like booming, but today was like -11 when I went outside. I mean, I did go to work at 5 o'clock in the morning, so. Anyway, avid sneaker collector, but I didn't start collecting sneakers probably until like 2015 again. Why? Like I said, my parents, they had money, but it wasn't like they were going to splurge. And back then, Jordans were like 50, 60 bucks, I think. Maybe 40, like when I was growing up. So they weren't expensive, but by the time I hit high school, then they got up there in the 80s, you know, in the 90s. And my mom wasn't just going to splurge on me. So I depended on like my boyfriend at the time to get me sneakers. My mom did get me a few, but, you know, there were 3 of us at home. So it is what it is. So I started collecting sneakers again. I've gotten rid of a lot. I don't keep a lot of them. Like, I have probably like 6 pairs right now that I have that I need to sell. Why? Because I bought them, and I didn't want them. I didn't want them, so I'm gonna sell them. All right, where was I? Sneakers. I build things. I like to clean. I'm going through menopause. I retired in a 1.5 years. I have a brother and a sister too, which I love very much. They're both temperamental, Jesus Christ. But aren't we all? We all have crazy personalities. It's just about adjusting to one another. And I love them to death. I'd give my life for them, as well as my parents. I'm a practicing Catholic. So, practicing Catholic, and I've been celibate for over 2 years, and I plan to stay that way. The next time I am with a man, it will be after I've been taken to the altar and married. And that's a discussion for another day. I know it's crazy to say that at my age, but I'm okay with that. I made peace with that, and I am super happy. Anyway, what else do I do? I'm like looking like, oh, I was a runner for a long time. I'm not an avid runner right now, but I did do 1 marathon. I did a whole bunch of races. I still go to the gym and I run, but it's not, I got too much into the whole thing of the racing and your pace. And I think I lost the love of it because people would come up to you like, oh, did you do that? No, I didn't. Like, why not? Well, because I didn't want to. Plus, racing gives me the worst anxiety ever. I still do enjoy it. I go to the gym. I've been trying to lose 30 pounds for like, Jesus, the last decade of my life. And honestly, been super, super inconsistent. And now with my job, my schedule is crazy. So I do doubles, I do triples. Like tomorrow I'm gonna end up doing a triple. Because I have appointments in the morning on Monday. So I might as well just knock out 3 tours back to back. I'm gonna do overtime, then I'm gonna do my regular, hours, and then I'm gonna do my Monday hour. Anyway, so I'm gonna go straight through. So that creates a conflict with my gym, because then I have to spend all day on Monday after being up for so long at the doctor's office. And guess what's gonna happen when I come home after the doctor's office? I'm going to crash like a UFO. I believe in UFOs, but like I said, that's a story for another day. Anyway, I think I've bombarded you guys with enough crap, but all I'm saying is I want to come at you guys with versatility. Oh, by the way, and I sell beauty products. Why? Beauty products and like beautiful Swarovski. I don't know how to say that. Swarovski crystal like jewelry. And I have a passion for like my skin thing. Like I like to make sure that my skin is on point, like it's good. I don't want to age. I want to age gracefully is what I'm trying to say. And so I discovered this anti-aging hair care company that is amazing, and I sell stuff. It goes directly from the warehouse to your house. I never touch anything. I don't mail anything out. And I absolutely love it. I do. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love the products. It's hair care, skin care, body care, wellness products. I love it all. Anyway, I say anyway a lot. I say a lot. I say like a lot. Welcome to the wonderful, wild world of Isa. Oh, did I say what my name was? My name is Isaura. Maybe I should have started with that. My name is Isaura. Most people just call me Isa because they can't pronounce Isaura. It is not easy, but for those of you who can say it, it's Isaura. Or not, then Isa. That's fine with me. And I hope you guys will tune in. I hope I make it interesting. I just hope you enjoy this ride, this crazy ride. And little by little, you'll discover more things about me. And I just want to make this a versatile channel. A little bit of everything. I will do a lot of unboxing of my sneakers, everything I buy. Maybe I'll give you a tour of my little apartment, my little humble abode. I do live in New York. And that's about it. And I'll catch you all on the flip side.